Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Oregon Boys Varsity Soccer on OCAmedia. Tonight, we have the Oregon Panthers versus the Notre Dame Academy Tritons. Notre Dame coming down from Green Bay tonight for this game. We're at a 6 o'clock start.
Good 17th birthday there.
Cloudy night today, and it's cloudy and chilly evening, but with a little earlier start than normal. So we're ready for a game between the Panthers coming out of the Badger South. Overall record for the Badgers is 10-2-1, with a 4-0-1 record in the Badger South. And the Notre Dame Tritons come into this game with a record of 8-3-1, 4-1 in the Fox River Classic Conference. Notre Dame is a Division III opponent. They're a Division III school, smaller enrollment, but they compete in the Fox River Classic, which has mostly Division I, and I think a couple Division II opponents as well in it. So they compete with bigger schools. They're used to playing with bigger schools, and they're ready to come here tonight and compete with the Panthers. And they are ranked in the in Division III right now. They're ranked 7th, and the Panthers come into this game ranked 5th in Division II. Correction, the Tritons are ranked 8th in Division III. So we coming into this game though, this is a rematch of a game last year. The Panthers played the Tritons. Tritons came down here. Panthers won that game 5-1, scoring 2 goals. Start out in the first half. And then went on to a 5-1 win. We're about to turn it over to the stadium announcer for tonight's game.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Huntoon Field for tonight's WIAA non-conference boys varsity soccer match between the Notre Dame Academy Tritons and your Oregon Panthers. Here are tonight's starting lineups for Notre Dame.
Very different sound.
At defender, a senior number 2, Will Schneider. At midfielder, a junior number 3, Tim Gio Perez. At defender, a junior number 6, Alex Breuer. At midfielder, a junior number 7, Kai Asif. At midfielder, a junior number 8, Evan Witzak. At forward, a junior number 9, Charlie Weed. At midfielder, a senior number 10, Benj Van Handel. At defender, a junior number 11, Eric Sladkey. At midfielder, a senior number 15, AJ Burnt. At forward, a freshman number 21, Kevin Ramirez. And in goal, a junior number 1, Alex Lemire. The Tritons are coached by Bob Rickards. And now tonight, the Oregon Panthers boys varsity soccer team is celebrating Staff Appreciation Night. Each athlete was given the opportunity to think about his time in the Oregon School District and to invite a staff member who has influenced his life. Here are your Oregon Panthers with their staff honorees. Number 00, Austin Adams with Tracy Rosemeyer, mathematics teacher at Oregon High School. Number 0, Duncan Morgan with his honoree, Miss Allie Herkis, English teacher at Oregon High School. Number 2, Colin B. Yerke with Miss Juanita Weinert, Health and Family and Consumer Science teacher at Oregon High School. Number 3, Colin McCombs with Mr. Nelson Brownell, technology education teacher at Oregon High School. Number 4, Johnny Coughlin with Miss Tina Halverson, Spanish teacher at Oregon High School. Number 5, Garish Russell with Miss Barb Dietrich, 5th grade math and language arts teacher at Lone Corners Intermediate School. Number 6, Carter Hendrickson with Miss Debbie Elmer, chemistry teacher at Oregon High School. Number 7, Zach Schultz with Mr. Jason Symes, 8th grade social studies teacher at Oregon Middle School. Number 8, Maddie Kondua. Number 9, Zach Fulmer with Sarah Kissling, teacher at Oregon High School. Number 10, Jason Fishwild with Mr. John Fishwild, science teacher at Oregon High School. Number 11, Zach Roscos with Miss Lisa Lutenegger, business education and information technology teacher at Oregon High School. Number 12, Aaron Klock with Mr. Dave Ebert, mathematics teacher at Oregon High School. Number 13, Ben Schaefer with Miss Kelly McGraw, social studies teacher at Oregon High School. Number 14, C.J. Fisher with Miss Jennifer Yancey, vocal music teacher at Oregon High School. Number 15, Ryan Taplick with Mr. Kyle Loshaw, mathematics teacher at Oregon High School. Number 17, Grady Grukow with Miss Heidi Davies, English teacher at Oregon High School. Number 18, Zach Bennett. Number 19, Ian Moran with Mr. Eric Hopkinson, technology education teacher at Oregon High School. Number 21, Ethan Vandermouse with Miss Cassidy Heller, 7th grade mathematics teacher at Oregon Middle School. Number 22, Ryan Lewandowski. And number 24, Nick Borden with Miss Kathy Doyle, 5th grade language arts and science teacher at Lone Corners Intermediate School. Please join me in applauding the 2018 Staff Appreciation Night honorees. Thank you for all that you do to support the students of Oregon School District. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose are stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
Ladies and gentlemen, Notre Dame Academy, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and on grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Sports Administrator Mike Carr, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship.
That's good because he's had a big influence on his life. Not the guy who put his job and sit home.
Okay, we're getting ready for the opening kickoff for tonight's game. Here, sun coming down just behind the clouds, but you see it in the background here as we view across the field in the cameras. From the camera, the Panthers are in their home black, as this year the WIA switched up the colors and teams wear the darks. Home team wears dark and the visiting team wears the white uniform. So the Panthers are in the black with white trim, and the Tritons from Green Bay are in white with dark trim. So Green Bay, Notre Dame takes the ball early on their defensive line, and we're ready to go. Johnny Coughlin kicks that back in to keep it in. Notre Dame trying to control it here. Taken away. That shot by Schultz Zach Schultz is up and over the goalkeeper, and we have a score in 25 seconds in to the game. The Panthers are up 1-0 on a goal by Zach Schultz. A very quick start here for the Panthers after going 90 minutes last night against Edgewood without a goal. 25 seconds into the game tonight, Panthers are up 1-0 over the Notre Dame Tritons.
Scored by Zach Schultz. Time of the goal, 25 seconds.
So as early on here, the Panthers put pressure on before some fans could even get into their seats. The Panthers are up 1-0. So early start here. The Panthers again put pressure on the Tritons. First minute, the ball's been in the offensive zone here for the Panthers. Now the Tritons get their first opportunity across midfield. Tritons are 4-1 in second place in the Fox River Classic Conference. Whistle here stops play, and there's will be a free kick for Notre Dame. So they've had some success. They've got a couple of games left against top competition here still, but they're 4-1 already at this point in conference. And they're ranked 8th in Division III. So the Panthers have actually had some struggles against Division III opponents, losing to McFarland, who's ranked 3rd in Division III, and tied Edgewood last night. No score in that game. The Panthers having 70% of the possession, roughly, in that game. 70-30, but unable to get a ball in the back of the net. Colin Bierke here brings the ball across, but Notre Dame's able to control it. Back to their keeper. And he tries to work it up to his defense. And Tritons are on the move. Zach Schultz goes down. The referee whistles a foul. It's going to be a free kick for the Panthers here. We're 3 minutes into this game. Panthers have a 1-0 advantage. Thanks to a goal by Zach Schultz. 25 seconds in. And shots on goal. Picked up by the keeper. And Notre Dame will punt it away. Ooh, that ball lifted up but nicely played by Johnny Coughlin here. Heads it back, and the Panthers are able to get on the move. Colin Bjerke pushes it ahead to Carter Hendrickson, but Hendrickson not able to chase it down before keeper comes up with it. Zach Roskus passes it to Colin McCombs, but Notre Dame is able to come up with it. Brings it across midfield. Ian Moran kicks it off over to the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in for Notre Dame. On the far side near midfield. Nice header, keeps it back out of bounds, but it'll be another throw in here. Contested heavily by McCombs there, and nope, well, it's not cleared. Once again, it goes out of bounds, and it'll be another throw in. The Tritons, at least enjoying one of their more consistent possessions here so far in the first 5 minutes, but have not been able to get the ball into the penalty box yet at this point. Now there's a attempted shot, turn around, but Duncan Morgan comes up with it. That shot taken by Kai Asif. Coughlin puts it into up ahead. Colin Bjerke hustles, gets a nice pass to Carter Hendrickson, and Hendrickson's able to get it past the keeper, diving keeper there. That's Alex Lemire. Gets it past Lemire, and it's one more goal for the Panthers at 5:53. So Carter Hendrickson gets that on an assist from Bjerke.
Oregon goal scored by Carter Hendrickson. Assist from Colin Bjerke. Time of the goal, 5:53.
So similar to last year, the Panthers last year scored 2 goals in the first 7 minutes of the game, and scored half though was 2-1, and it finished at 5-1. So a similar start here to last year against the Tritons. Panthers scored 2 goals in the first 6 minutes, and so now the Tritons have a free kick just beyond midfield. Nicely headed by Coughlin. Nice play there by Asif. Yeah, but that ball but Morgan's able to come up with it. Hendrickson trying to make a break, but nicely defended there by the Triton defender. As the sun pops out behind the clouds, and glare's getting rough through these windows right now for me. Nice attempt. Comes a shot, McCombs. It's blocked away. Body's in front of the keeper, but Lemire comes up with it. In 8 minutes into the game, one more threat, but Lemire's able to handle that one. Panthers again keep up the pressure. Here comes Bjerke, defended by 2 players. Now Aaron Cluck kicks it back towards the middle. Roskos gets it ahead to Bjerke. Bjerke tries to move it. Now that shot by McCombs is softly up and then lands in the hands of Alex Lemire. So he'll punt it away. Pressure's been fast and furious on Lemire here in the first 9 minutes. And 2 goals have gotten past them. Panthers continue to keep up the pressure. If Zach Bennett with a cross, but it's picked up by Lemire. He'll get it back out to his defense very quickly, try to get the defense to work quickly and get it back and get it up into the offensive zone. They've had very little opportunities. Panthers once again putting the pressure on. That ball's kicked out of bounds by the Notre Dame defense, so that the Panthers will slow down a little bit. Roskos passes it in. Ramirez now with the ball. Kevin Ramirez. He has 5 goals and 5 assists, one of the leading scorers on the Tritons. Combs takes it. And Colin Bjerke gets it over to Aaron Cluck. Cluck lofts it into the middle. Keeper able to come up with it. Cluck brings it back towards midfield. Roskos to Hendrickson. Hendrickson loses that. Nice save by Bjerke to keep the ball offensive possession alive. Here comes McCombs, brings it to the far side. Panthers working with a sense of urgency to score again. Hendrickson is defended by 2 players, though. But once again, the Panthers are able to keep the ball in. It'll be a throw-in in front of the Triton bench for the Panthers. McCombs tries to bring it towards the corner of the box, unsuccessful, and Tritons come up with it. It's knocked out of bounds, though, and once again it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Panthers not wasting any time. Keep the pressure on the defense. Here come the Tritons, though. Defense, though, the Panthers rested and ready and able to ready for that attack. Now here come the Panthers once again. Zach Bennett with the ball. That ball's lofted towards Bierke, but he's unable to get to it. Defended well by Notre Dame. Ian Moran has the ball in front of the Oregon bench. Kicks it forward to Zach Schultz, but it's defended and knocked out of bounds for a throw-in for the Panthers. And here come the Panthers once again. Bierke, once again, a challenge for defenders. And Carter Hendrickson gets a shot, but it goes wide here. So it will be a corner kick.
Now in for Oregon, Madison Kandua. Corner kick, Oregon.
So Kandua is going to take the corner kick, far side. Passes it to Bierke and back to Kandua. Kandua lifts it into the middle. Panthers maintain possession, but bring it out back, and Coughlin has it up there, and Cluck brings it through a couple of defenders, brings it to the middle of the field, but nicely blocked by a Triton defender. And here comes Notre Dame on the counter. Quickly broken up. Kandua able to get his chest in front of the ball and get possession back, but once again Notre Dame gets back. Now Notre Dame in front of their bench, trying to move the ball up to midfield. Once again, the Oregon defense is ready to keep it in play. Bierke brings it through a couple of players. It's knocked away and kicked out of trouble, and the Panthers will have to reorganize once again on their defensive line, but near midfield, keeping the pressure up on the Triton defense. Zach Bennett passes it back. Moran tries to get it across over midfield. Tritons will come up with it. So we're 15 minutes in. Panthers are up 2-0 thanks to a couple of early goals. And have maintained possession mostly throughout. Had a couple of chances where they've drifted the ball into the penalty area, but no serious threat for a goal.
Ben Luzerne and Adam Breda.
So this is the last game in the month of September. The Panthers have hoping to finish the month of September undefeated. Their two losses were in August. Finished August at 1-2, and they come into this game with a 10-2-1 tie as they tied last night with Edgewood. If you're wondering that, it does potentially have an impact on conference play, but the Panthers maintain, or conference standings, but the Panthers maintain their lead over Monona Grove. Monona Grove is second place. Grease Russell lifts it into the box, but it's picked up by Lemire, and Lemire will punt it away. He's been busy. Lemire Jr., Alex Lemire. I noticed I went back to last year's games, that game between these two teams, and the Tritons actually had 8 seniors in the starting lineup last year, and one junior and two sophomores. So this year, they actually only have 5 seniors on their entire roster, and they carry a couple freshmen on their varsity roster. So new team for mostly new and younger team for the Tritons, but they're pretty impressive as well, being ranked 8th in Division III, competing strong in the Fox River Classic Conference.
Michael Scripp and Sam Lamoni.
So they also played Edgewood earlier in the season and tied them as well. So their one tie is against Edgewood as well. That game, a little different though. The Panthers tied Edgewood 0-0, and the Tritons tied them. Each team scored 3 goals. So different games with different complexion, but same result. So Green Bay, Notre Dame with the ball on their back defensive line, trying to work in. That will be a push in the back, and so it'll be a free kick for Notre Dame right about the midfield stripe. Ball's kicked to in front of the box. Nicely defended there. Panthers are able to work the other way. Here comes Bierke, gets past one defender, passes it up to Kondoa. Kondoa in towards the box, gets past the keeper, kicks it into the goal, and it is a goal for the Panthers at 19-24. Again, a quick rush counterattack, and Panthers are on the board once again. At 19-24.
Oregon goal scored by Madison Kandua. Assist from Colin Bierke. Time of the goal, 19-24.
No question, that rush, when it's going for the Panthers, it is really difficult to defend. Bierke can get by one player very quickly and then pass it off. It is very difficult for the defense to stop him with just one player on him. So we'll have on the other end here, we've got a corner kick set up for Notre Dame. So Notre Dame's first serious opportunity here is that ball got deflected and went off out of bounds, and now they'll set up for a corner kick. The kick comes into the box. Defense is ready though. Ian Moran chases it here near side. So the Panthers, Zach Roscos will throw it in for the Panthers now as they attempt to work it forward. Bierke gets past a couple of players, is pushed in the back. They're going to let it go. Oh, referee did not have the right angle to see what the camera clearly showed. So now, though, the Panthers are awarded a free kick and get moving on. Bierke, again, given the Notre Dame defense fits. Grease Russell brings the ball across the corner of the penalty box, passes it off to Cluck, but it's taken away from him by the Notre Dame defense. Notre Dame working it across midfield. That's knocked away and forward by Ian Moran, and up now Madison Kondwa. He looks across the field, passes it towards the middle, but Bierke's defended well and unable to get to that ball, so Lemire punts it away. Pushing the back, called on the Panthers, so it's going to be a free kick for Notre Dame. We're about just about the halfway point, or just past the halfway point of the first half. Panthers are up 3-0 here. Nice shot attempt, but well defended. So that Morgan's able to come up with that shot attempt by A.J. Burnt. Moran's able to get his body on the ball around the player, and so Notre Dame's going to have to back up and work with it. Taken away by Bierke. Oh, he just made a move on the defender and gets a nice shot, but Lemire is able to jump up and get his hands on it, knock it over the goal, so it's going to be a corner kick once again for the Panthers. Panthers like to do this corner kick with Bierke and Kondwa going in tandem to the corner, and then if the defense comes out to guard them, and especially if two guys come out to guard them, they'll go with the kick over.
Oregon, Zach Schultz and Zach Bennett. Corner kick, Oregon.
So defender backs up a little bit, and it's just one, so the Panthers are going to go with two. Go with a short. Bierke takes it in. Now the Panthers, Roscoe's has it. Combs over to Roscoe's here near side. Roscoe's pushes it forward up to Zach Schultz. Schultz looking to cross it. Nicely defended. And Notre Dame knocks it out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Roscoe's will take the throw in. Tries to find McCombs. McCombs battling for it, goes off his leg, so it's going to be a free kick or a goal kick for Notre Dame. .25-20 into this game. Panthers have a nice 3-0 lead here over the Tritons. After not being able to score last night in 90 minutes against Edgewood over at Redden Soccer Park, the Panthers are able to find the back of the net quickly here tonight and often. In fact, Zach Schultz started the scoring at 25 seconds in. Too bad couldn't have gotten that one 26 seconds earlier and gotten it last night. So Notre Dame working hard, but has not had too much in the way of sustained possessions. And the Panthers have been dominated most of the possession deep into the Triton zone. Zach Schultz loses his footing there, gets it over to Kondwa. Kondwa to McCombs, back to Kondwa, but that cross is taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame defense active, but they are being challenged. Zach Bennett has the ball middle of the field, looking for somebody, goes through and over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson trying to get it to Roscos, but not able to. Now Coughlin has it over to Moran. Moran kicks it forward to Condoa. Condoa looking, but that pass can't quite get to its intended target there. Notre Dame punts it away, kicks it away, but nobody's there. And so it's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. We have a couple more substitutions coming in.
Abraham Gomez. And in for Oregon, Carter Hendrickson and Zach Fulmer.
Combs with it. Kicks it forward. Schultz heads it, but the Notre Dame defense was able to get back and knock it out of trouble, but out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. Deep in the offensive zone. 28 minutes into this game, Panthers are up 3-0 and continuing to put pressure on. Bennett in the corner, lofts it up. Nobody able to get a foot on that one. Coughlin chasing it down against the defender number 20, or the Notre Dame player number 23, Leonardo Rodriguez. Panthers defense is able to get back and get organized and thwart the attack from Notre Dame. Throw in, Zach Roscos gets it to Bennett. Bennett kicks it back to the defense, Ian Moran there. Panthers work it to the far side. Schultz. Unable to control it there. Notre Dame bringing it across midfield. Panthers moving quickly. Roscos up to Grease Russell. Bennett over to get to the ball, but he knocks it off of a Triton player, and it's a throw-in. Coughlin keeps it in. McCombs now with the ball. And nice shot by Bennett off a pass from Zach Schultz, but that ball goes wide right, so it's going to be a goal kick for Notre Dame.
Goal kick, Notre Dame.
So they'll set up with an extra defender to take their goal kick here. Nice kick right about to midfield. And Rodriguez is with it, and Notre Dame's able to control possession at midfield after that kick, but not for long. Pack gets it up to Rodriguez. Here's Adam Breda. Now it's taken by the Panthers. Hendrickson lifts it forward, passes it forward, but Lemire reacts quickly and gets the ball and passes it to the far, throws it to the far side. Hoping to get clearing so the Titans can advance it across midfield, but that ball goes out of bounds, and once again it will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Panthers dominating this game 3-0. Dominating the possession, scoring early and often so far. 3-0. This is a good good Notre Dame team and Division III opponent, but they compete with Division I schools in the Fox River Classic Conference. And so tough competition is not is something they are used to. But the speed of the offense, the rush the Panthers have presented to them have given them some trouble. I think it makes it difficult when early you've got Zach Schultz hitting the shot from deep 25 seconds into the game, and all of a sudden it opens up everything. It opens up their ability to pass the ball in the middle. It does not allow the keeper to cheat perhaps as he may like to otherwise, and all of a sudden you've got the whole field opens up. So, and that's what we've had here so far. The Panthers have been putting on quite a show with attacking consistently. That attempt there by Zach Fulmer goes wide, so it's going to be a goal kick for Notre Dame. This goes out of bounds.
And in for Oregon, Colin Bierke, Madison Kondua, Aaron Cluck, Benjamin Schaefer, and Nick Borden.
So we're past the 33-minute mark. A couple more substitutions in. Panthers getting some additional players in here. So it's been a busy week for the Panthers as they were on the road this week, both not only last night against Edgewood at Redden, but also Tuesday we're at Stoughton, defeated Stoughton 5-0. So the Panthers overall have, in conference play, have outscored their opponents 21-1 to this point. In 5 games, 4 wins and 1 tie, no losses. So good start to the conference season as the Panthers hope to win conference once again for be the 9th time in the last 10 years. Nice battle there by Ben Schaefer. And now Nick Borden comes after it, but goes whistle. They're going to call award a free kick to the Tritons here on that one. They'll put the ball down on the ground, kick it away right about midfield, right at the midfield stripe. It's nice play by Colin McCombs to keep that from getting into the box and in danger. Now they're going to call foul there. The AR on the far side whistled it or raised the flag, and now Panthers get a free kick, try to work a little faster. The referee blows the whistle and asks them to start back over once again, and Duncan Morgan will take this free kick. And he'll kick it back and then run back to the goal to cover his position. Panthers not able to clear it, though, and Tritons have a potential opportunity. Moran able to get it out of trouble. Kicks it to Hendrickson. Hendrickson comes back to maintain control and to start the offense going. Bierke to McCombs. Can't get quite past midfield here yet, and now the Tritons come up with it. Moran to Cluck. Cluck works it across midfield, beats a defender. Looking ahead, gets it to the near side here. Hendrickson working towards the corner. He lofts it up, but it gets past everyone. Kondwa chases it down in the far corner. Kondwa lifts it up to the middle, and a couple of heads knock it out for the Tritons, but Nick Borden comes back for it. Lifts the pass. Coughlin heads it. Bierke trying to get a foot on it. He does, but it's picked up by Lemire, and Lemire will punt it away now. We're 37 minutes into this first half. Panthers have a 3-0 lead. Tritons trying to mount something before halftime to give themselves a little bit of opportunity and a better outlook on this game. Last year they were able to score about the 35th minute against that was their lone goal in the 35th minute against the Panthers in a 5-1 loss last year here at Huntoon. McCombs now working with it. Gets it up to Bierke, and Bierke back to him. And Coughlin passes it back to Borden and over to Coughlin. Coughlin playing a little bit more in the midfield at this point right now. Bierke brings through a couple of defenders, but the Tritons look confused, but were able just enough to be able to get the ball up out of trouble. Panthers come back at it. Bierke comes over for it and is whistled for offside, so it's going to be a free kick for Notre Dame. So we're into we're got a little October weather here tonight. You know, we're just at the end of September, so a little introduction to it is it's not too bad, but we'll have some colder weather yet here in southern Wisconsin for sure before the soccer season ends. Aaron Cluck looks to go far side. But the Tritons are able to defend that. So the Panthers will back up, organize off of their defensive line. Ian Moran looks and then passes it to Bierke. Bierke able to do a spin around, maintain control of the ball. Gets it over to Coughlin. Now to Borden, but Borden's able to keep possession. He brings it to the middle of the field. Passes it back to Bierke. Bierke winds up, takes a shot, but it goes wide left. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Tritons.
Now in for Notre Dame, A.J. Burt. Goal kick, Notre Dame.
So as we approach the 40th minute, there's 5 minutes left here in the halftime, or in the first half. Panthers have been maintaining pressure throughout the game. Scored 3 goals. Started off the scoring at 25 seconds into the game with a deep shot from Zach Schultz, then followed up. Carter Hendrickson followed up. Assist from Bierke at 5:53. Madison Kondwa got an assist from Bierke as well at 19:24. And those are your 3 goals. And Kondwa gets it into the penalty area. That shot goes wide, deflected off of a Notre Dame player, so it's going to be a goal kick or a free corner kick.
Now in for Oregon, Zach Bennett. Corner kick, Oregon.
So once again, Panthers bring Kondwa and Bierke in tandem to take the corner kick. It's defended well, though. Tritons are coming forward on the counter attack. Defense for the Panthers, though, reacts well. Moran, though, loses control of the ball. Rodriguez looks for a teammate, but Panthers are able to again break it up. Coughlin passes it forward. Here's Kondwa. Condoa brings it back behind the midfield stripe. Now that left, we've got an opportunity here for the Panthers on the corner of the box. Condoa. Nope, 2 defenders here are able to stop it. Coughlin looking for where to go with the ball. Gets it near side here to Nick Borden. Nick Borden trying to get it into the penalty area. Can't collect. Oh, boy, that loose ball is not played well by the Notre Dame defense. And now it's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be once again a corner kick for the Panthers as Bierke and Condoa will once again in tandem go to the corner and bring it in. We've got 3 minutes left here in the first half. Panthers attempting to make a fourth goal here in the first half before halftime. Condoa takes the pass in the middle off of Hendrickson. Bierke now with it. Brings it back into the box, gets past a couple defenders. Now 2 guys come after wisely, and they knock it out of bounds. But once again, it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. As many teams struggle, the Titans just don't have a player that can match up Bierke's abilities in on one-on-one. They need to send 2 players at him consistently. Condoa this time kicks it, but knocked off of, it goes off of the Tritons, so it's going to be once again a corner kick. He was unable to get that, I think unable to get that as high as he had hoped on that, and so it was bounced off. This time they'll take it in tandem. 2 defenders to defend it. Bierke takes a shot on the ground. Hendrickson trying to get it. Now Bierke's been poked in the eye, looks like, and he's backing off. The referee calls the play on. And the Panthers do. One more attempt here. This Coughlin there towards the middle tries to head it now. Bierke with it. Bennett, far side. Panthers trying to work it. Bennett to Borden. Borden in the middle of the field. Lifts one, but it goes off far left.
Goal kick, Notre Dame.
All right, so we've got just 20 seconds left here in the first half. And it looks like the Tritons are content to let the clock wind down here as Lemire takes some time. And we'll have the clock winded down here for the first half. The Panthers have once again dominated possession, dominated scoring here in the first half. The Panthers are up over the Tritons 3-0 at halftime. We're going to take a break here for half, and we'll be back shortly just before the second half starts. Thank you for watching OCAmedia. Okay, welcome back. We're here ready for the second half between the Panthers and the Notre Dame Tritons from Green Bay. So the Panthers they jumped out to a quick lead with a shot from Zach Schultz to take at 25 seconds to take a 1-0 lead, and have scored also from Carter Hendrickson and Madison Kondua later on assists from Colin Bierke. In both cases, Panthers lead 3-0. I'll take this time to thank our generous sponsors for their support. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in downtown Oregon. Oregon Tax and Consulting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. C-Gym for small business and personal tax services. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with a full case of hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheeses. Now the Tritons breaking out with an opportunity here, but the Panthers are able to thwart it and bring it forward. Also like to thank the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses in the Oregon community. And the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. I'd like to thank all of our generous sponsors for their support. Madison Kondua brings the ball into the corner of the box, takes a shot. It goes off the side post and goes right to Lemire. Fortunate bounce. He's able to fall on it and keep it out of trouble. He punts it away. The Panthers are able to come up with it. Here comes McCombs. McCombs to Cluck. Cluck lifts it forward, and Lemire comes up for it and rolls it on the ground to the far side, so give the Tritons some room to bring it forward. Tritons get it past midfield. It skips over here to this side. That's Evan Witzik. Now Aaron Cluck brings it far side to Kondua. Kondua to Schultz. Back here to this side, Borden gets past the defender, takes a shot, but does not get the angle on it. Lemire is able to stop it.
Save by Lemire.
Grease Russell now with the ball in the middle of the field as Panthers regroup, trying to get another attack. One more shot here. Offside's called on Kondua, and so it'll be a free kick for the Tritons.
Free kick, Notre Dame.
Second half just beginning. 3-0 Panther score. Here on this night, September 28th. Last game of September for the Panthers. They come into this game, as we mentioned earlier, 10-2-1. They have 4 games left remaining in the regular season. 2 conference, 2 non-conference after this one before the playoffs start. So Tuesday, Panthers host Milton, and Friday we host Madison Memorial. That ball's passed up to Schultz, chased down by the Tritons and knocked out of bounds, so it's going to be a corner kick here. Again, Kondua and Bierke go to the corner. Lifted up, nicely attempted, nicely defended. That was Schultz in the corner that time. I didn't see the number. So throw in for the Tritons now, back on their defensive end. All right, so throw in now for the Panthers here on the near side. Taken by Nick Borden. Borden throws it in to McCombs. McCombs passes it forward, but Cluck can't keep the possession there. Now it goes out of bounds off the Tritons.
In goal this half for Notre Dame is Ben Zabriskie.
Okay, that ball gets knocked out of bounds by the Tritons, so the Panthers will once again throw it in. Borden comes in here.
Now in for Oregon.
So the keeper for Notre Dame this half is Ben Zabriskie, not Lemire. Lemire was taken out. Notice I thought he looked a little different, but I noticed he still thought that was still number 1 on his back. So anyway, so the Panthers still have the ball here. Grease Russell passes it forward. Kondwa, McCombs back to Russell. Russell kicks a nice shot to the left of the goal, gets past keeper Zabriskie and into the goal, in the back of the net. Panthers have a 4-0 lead at 51:08. Assist from McCombs to Russell. So at 51:08, the Panthers score once again to make it 4-0. Nice comfortable lead here for the Panthers. It's been dominant all night for the dominant possession and scoring for the Panthers throughout the night. Panthers went up early as 25 seconds into the game, and have maintained possession and pressure and scoring throughout the night.
In goal for Oregon, Austin Adams.
So Austin Adams comes now in for, also is in goalkeeper for the Panthers here. So both teams have brought in their backup keeper to switch it up here in the second half. And Tritons making an attempt to get their first shot on Adams, but defense is able to help them out here. Ball goes out and is knocked out actually off of the Panthers, so the Tritons will have their second corner kick of the night. Tritons have struggled to get much in the way of consistent pressure on either Adams or Morgan. In goal here But now another cross here goes far to the far side. The Triton player keeps it in bounds there on the far side. But that pass is going to go wide and going to set up a counterattack for the Panthers, but Condoa can't quite keep it close to his foot. Now that pass from Borden goes forward. Bjerke jukes past the one player, crosses it. Now Condoa just gets his foot into it and knocks it up to the far upper corner of the goal, and it's 5-0 Panthers at 53-42. At 53-42, we've got a goal from Condoa and assisted by Bjerke. That's Bjerke's third assist in the night, by my unofficial counting anyway. So the Panthers are now up 5-0 at 53-42.
Carter Hendrickson. Oregon goal scored by Madison. Assist from Colin Bjerke.
So Panthers go up 5-0 at 53-42 and have a nice comfortable lead. You want to maintain that shutout here. As they've been very difficult in last several games to be scored upon. Of the Panthers. So, in fact, they've only given up one goal in conference in their 5 conference games. So they've been quite difficult to score upon during the month of September. Notre Dame passes it forward, trying on the attack here. Borden now has it. Borden up to Bjerke. Bjerke tries to bring it across midfield. Passes it forward for the chase, but Zabriskie is able to get to it. But now Panthers come in mass. Here's McCombs, gets it to Schultz. Schultz's pass is knocked away and out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. Borden will come over here to the near side and take it. We're 55 and a half minutes into the game, 10 minutes into the second half. Panthers are up comfortably at 5-0. Grease Russell brings the ball into through the middle of the field. I think we got enough sides whistle by the far AR on the far side, so it'll be a free kick for the Tritons. So next week, as I mentioned, 2 games at home here. We look forward and hope to be able to bring them to you on OCAmedia. Then on October 9th, the Panthers will go to Fort Atkinson before finishing up the regular season here at home on October 11th versus the Middleton Cardinals. So the Panthers have 2 conference games left and 2 non-conference games, both against Big 8 opponents, Madison Memorial and Middleton. Both those teams are highly competitive in the Big 8 conference, so those will be good games and good tests for the Panthers as they get ready and look to get ready to be competitive to go make another run at state this year. Panthers to have an opportunity to finish, to get seated high in sectional 3. Likely 1 or 2 as Panthers and the Elkhorn Elks pose a big threat as well. Both of those teams are ranked in the top 10 and have been consistently throughout the season. I think right now the Panthers sit at 5th and the Elks are 6th, if I'm not mistaken. It goes out. Another throw in for the Panthers on the far side. So that game Tuesday night against Milton. Milton's been in the top half of the conference. Milton tied Stoughton and lost to Monona Grove. But so Milton is competitive in conference, and certainly has a good soccer tradition as well. So that game Tuesday night should be interesting. And we also have the two Big 8 conference teams coming in here as well. So we've got a good schedule left here yet for the regular season before the tournament starts. Panthers will host the tournament play for the first 3 rounds. And then this year, the sectional finals is actually scheduled. It will be hosted by Elkhorn. I don't know if they'll switch that up. I don't know at all for sure if they'll switch that up, if Elkhorn is in it or not. So Panthers again once more making an attempt here. Aaron Cluck or Bierke in the middle of the field passes it to Bennett. Bennett gets defended and knocked away. Panthers, though, are able to maintain the possession. Borden, little miscommunication between Borden and Fishwild there. Now Zabriskie comes forward to pick up the ball and he'll punt it away. And both keepers have had their challenges to manage, giving up 5 goals here, but many opportunities. So the Panthers have just dominated the possession consistently and dominated the opportunities as well, and had several opportunities. Throw in now for the Tritons at 60.5 minutes in. Right near midfield, that throw in though is taken controlled by the Panthers. Oh, they're going to whistle the Panthers for a foul and have a free kick for Notre Dame.
Free kick, Notre Dame.
So Notre Dame with a reasonable chance here tries to set up an opportunity to lift it into the penalty area and give and challenge Austin Adams in the keeper position. Adams runs up nicely for it, reacts well, takes the ball away, and throws it here to the near side. Nicely picked up by a defender from Notre Dame, but he can't control it, so it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. That defender was Ben Van Handel. And we'll have some substitutions coming in for both teams. Many, looks like several for Notre Dame here. Notre Dame opening it up a little bit for their bench. They're down 5-0.
Notre Dame, Ben LaLuzerne.
This is a good program from Notre Dame for a Division III school. As mentioned, they're competitive. They're in the top 8. They're ranked 8th in Division III, and they compete strongly in the upper division consistently of the Fox River Classic. Right now they're sitting in second place, but they do have a couple of games against the third and fourth place team to meet up with against still. So still a few things to shake out in the Fox River Classic Conference for them with 2 weeks to go. But they're certainly competitive there. And now that nicely lifted forward on the far side, Panthers. Well, that pass is defended as the keeper was out of the box. Boy, a golden opportunity for the Panthers, not able to capitalize on it. Out of bounds, throw in. Coughlin on the back line. Gets it to Bennett. Bennett looking to pass it up. Gets it to Bierke. Bierke turns, gets it across midfield. Tries to get that pass to Bennett, but now Hendrickson chasing it down. But Zabriskie gets it out of trouble there. Coughlin now on the back line. Passes it forward. But the Tritons with a reasonable opportunity here. Trying to work it across. Get it closer to the goal, but can't quite do that. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. Nicely handled by the Triton defense. The Panthers tried an opportunity, but nicely handled by the Triton defense. Now substitutions come in as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Vandermouse will take it. Ethan Vandermouse.
Now in for Oregon, Zach Fulmer.
Ethan, one of 6 juniors on the varsity roster for the Panthers. Fishwild trying to almost had an opportunity for himself here. The Notre Dame, though, controls the ball on their defensive side. Panthers working it around. Russell, far side there, and Cluck. Cluck gets it far side. In front of the Panther bench. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. We're at 66 minutes into this game with a comfortable 5-0 lead for the Panthers. Whistle blown and a foul called. Referee will award a free kick to Notre Dame here. Fishwild comes back for it, looking to pass, passes it forward. Defense is there though. Moves out of bounds on the far side, throw in for the Tritons. Tritons trying to mount some sort of attempt here, or some sort of threat here in the second half. Had a couple of corner kicks that have been taken fairly cleanly by the keeper, and Austin Adams in the second half had one, and Dustin Morgan first half. Couple of other opportunities, but for the most part, it's been all on the Panther side of the field. Been a pretty dominant game from the get-go as the Panthers scored 25 seconds in by Zach Schultz on a deep shot. And as we have some more substitutions coming in, we'll have a little pause here in the game.
For Notre Dame, Abraham Gomez, Eddie Noble, and Leonardo Rodriguez.
Referee will blow the whistle on a sideways throw in. He'll award the ball back to Notre Dame. And Notre Dame will have a throw in here. Fulmer passes it forward ahead. Now that's nicely done to Fishwild. Fishwild chasing after it. Gets it in the corner of the box. Tries to get it past the defender. Can't. But the defender can't control it either. Oh, Fishwild takes it back. Gets a shot off the top of the top bar. Just misses it. And now Notre Dame comes up with the ball. Fishwild took the ball away from the defender and took a shot, but it just hit the crossbar. Russell battling defensively against the Triton player. Nicely contested there. They're going to blow the whistle on Russell on that one and award a free kick to the Tritons.
Free kick.
The Triton. This will be Benji Van Handel taking the free kick here. He lifts it up towards the box, but headed out, and here come the Panthers here. Vandermouse up to to Fishwild. Fishwild back. And now taking off the defensive line back to Notre Dame's defensive line. So Notre Dame trying to organize and bring it across. Defender from the back line makes a run and then passes it far side. And the Tritons are in business. That's lifted to the penalty box. The shot goes, he just didn't get a good shot on that one, and it lifted up and over the goal. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. Austin Adams will take it. We're at the 70-minute, 42-second mark, and the Panthers have a comfortable 5-0 lead tonight. This night, chilly night, September 28th.
Now in for
As the Panthers finish their September schedule here, it looks like they'll finish the September part of their schedule with an undefeated record, only one tie last night against Edgewood.
CJ Fisher and Grady Brukow.
So the Panthers are getting some momentum and organizing quite well. Here, getting ready getting ready for the playoffs, having in their last 10 games, having won. This will be 10 out of 10 wins, one tie. So it's been a terrific September for the Panthers. Started out the season 1-2, and really have just had a terrific September. They've been very fortunate with maintaining health. It's been a fairly healthy season so far, and that helps as well. So it's been a great season. So we'll hope to carry that into the second or into the playoffs here, but so far, and certainly into the beginning of October.
Now in for Oregon, Zach Schultz.
So a couple substitutions come in. Panthers once again put pressure on the Triton defense. That's kicked away though now, and the Tritons trying to organize a counter, get it across midfield, but that kick kind of is just not is taken where the defense is ready for the Panthers. Notre Dame comes back up with another attempt. They're a little more grouped this time and organized to come after it. So the Tritons trying to organize. They'll organize it or pass it back to their defensive line, though, and spread out the Oregon defense. Ball's lifted into the box. Tritons trying to get an opportunity to get a shot. Again, defenders around the ball, able to make it difficult for the Tritons to get the angle and get a shot off. That shot, though, is taken, and Adams comes up with the save there. Shot was taken by Eddie Noble, and now Fishwild here on the other side. Panthers coming forward. He leaves that ball for Schultz. Schultz takes an attempt, but it's stopped up. Vandermouse gets it to Fulmer. Now on the defensive side, the Tritons will work. Panthers, though, are able to come back up and intercept it and bring it back towards the penalty area. Again, putting consistent pressure on the Tritons, wearing down their defense to some degree. It's been a rough night for the Tritons here, even with the second, with some substitutions coming in here in the second half. The Panthers have still been able to maintain the possession rather consistently. So once again, nope, that's knocked away. Now the Tritons have an opportunity here, try to work forward. But again, those errant passes are able, the Panther defense is organized well enough to be able to make it difficult for the Tritons to get deep into offensive territory. Now Fulmer chasing that down, but Zabriskie comes up with it before he can get to it. And so he gets it over to his far side there. This is Fulmer in the middle of the field. Takes it near side. The Fishwild, the keeper, Zabriskie, comes out for it. Now backs off towards the goal. Oh, but that as Gruchow takes it, but couldn't get turned on it to get a shot. Vandermouse trying to get it to Fulmer, and now they're going to call a foul, and it'll be a free kick for Notre Dame Academy. We're at 76-42 in this game. Panthers have a 5-0 lead comfortably here. Want to keep this in shutout. Get this game in the shutout category and get ready for their October schedule. Now that's trouble, but Austin Adams steps up to pick it up, and he'll punt that ball away. He punts it towards midfield, gets it across midfield, and it's bounding towards Zach Schultz. Tries chasing it down. Kicked out of bounds, throw in for Oregon. Knocked out. It's going to be a throw in for Oregon again, in front of the Oregon bench. Panthers have had nice control throughout, utilizing their entire bench here tonight. Have been able to maintain a continuity and strong outcome here throughout the game. Been able to maintain a dominant level of possession here. So the defenders new in here as well. C.J. Fisher, number 14, and Ben Schaefer, 13. Ben was a little bit, I think, in the first half, but C.J. back there now. C.J. Fisher now as well. Throw in for Oregon in front of the bench. Zach Schultz can't get past his defender, so the Panthers will back up and control it. Aaron Cluck gets it to the far side here. Panthers unable to get a shot past the defensive wall of Tritons, but they'll organize once again. Bring it across to the middle of field, Fishwild battling for it, and Tritons kick it out of trouble towards midfield. Again, the Oregon defense is able to keep it in play here. Grukow up to Fulmer. Fulmer on the far side. Now that pass goes in the middle of the field, defended and knocked out of there. Nice step up there by Ben Schaefer to keep it in play for the Panthers. Grukow. Now that's over to Lewandowski, but that gets past him and gets to Zabriskie. And Zabriskie punts it away. But once again, the Panthers are able to maintain control of the ball. The defense of Notre Dame just wearing down. The Panthers have been able to keep the pressure on them throughout and been consistent. So even though it's been the opportunities here in the last 10 minutes have been limited, the Panthers have certainly dominated the possession here. Fulmer over. Oh, there's a nice pass left for Lewandowski. That shot, though, is right to keeper Zabriskie. He saves it, picks it up, and punts it away. So we're at 81.5 minutes, 8.5 minutes left in this game. Panthers up 5-0 comfortably. Panthers started the scoring right away with a score from Zach Schultz at 25 seconds into the game. Deep shot. And over the keeper's head, and then followed up with a goal. Well, here come the Tritons with an opportunity now. That cross left for the player, but boy, Austin Adams is able to come up with it before a goal scored. That was one of the best opportunities that the Tritons have had all night, but just with just two players, they just didn't seem to have the momentum and the ability to get it all the way to the goal and a decent shot. But nice effort for the Tritons, and the Panthers now will get a goal kick here.
Now in for Notre Dame, A.J. Burnt.
So the Panthers also continued the scoring from Carter Hendrickson at 5:53 for the second goal, an assist from Bierke. Then at 19:24, scored by Madison Kondwa, assist by Colin Bierke. And then Grease Russell scored in the second half at 51:08, assisted by Colin McCombs. And then at 53:42, Colin Bierke assisted on a goal that was scored by, once again, Madison Kondwa. So Kondwa's got 2 goals for the night. Bierke has 3 assists. Little stoppage in play here. I don't know exactly what happened here, that they're removing Austin Adams from play here. I didn't see what happened. I don't know if they carded him for some reason, or if he's maybe. I guess they're attending to him. Maybe a medical issue or a equipment issue. It looks like, perhaps. So Duncan Morgan will come in for a few minutes here to looks like they might get Adams back in the game here quickly when they can next at whistle. But we'll keep playing as Morgan comes back in goal to take that goal kick. So 83-20, Morgan will take some time here without much pressure. We'll take some time on the punt. Panthers are up 5-0. So we'll take the opportunity to thank our sponsors for supporting Oregon athletics and OCAmedia. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in downtown Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for small business and personal tax services. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with a full case of hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheeses. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. And the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. So we're here at 85, past the 85-minute mark, less than 5 minutes to go. The Panthers are comfortably up 5-0 in this game. Thank you for joining us here on OCA Media Sports tonight. And you can watch this or other events on OCA. Go to OCAmedia.com.
Free kick, Notre Dame.
Visit our YouTube channel and watch many of these types of events. We enjoy bringing them to you. And there'll be a free kick there for
Free kick, Notre Dame.
for Notre Dame. So we're less than 4 minutes left in this game. Notre Dame hoping to get a chance, get a goal here. Got a reasonable shot to lift it in, so I'm sure they'll work on their set play here. Now far side towards the corner. Yeah, Duncan Morgan. That was a nice play set up for the Tritons as they passed the ball to the far corner and then back to the middle. It's nicely played. The shot, though, Morgan was able to save. So nice play, but nicely read by Morgan.
Free kick, Oregon.
Adams looks like is still being attended to, but near midfield, so he hasn't gone all the way back to the Oregon bench. Now the Panthers have a free kick here as Fishwild will take it, but he takes it over the goal, so it'll be a goal kick for the Tritons. We're past the 87-minute mark here on this Friday night, September 28th, and the Panthers have a comfortable 5-0 lead to finish out the month of September. And we'll get their next game is against the Milton Redhawks here at Huntoon Field on Tuesday night. So they still play Milton home and then at Fort Atkinson to finish out the conference season while having 2 games left here. Also 2 other games non-conference against Big 8 opponents, Middleton, and next Friday is Madison Memorial comes to town. Panthers trying to make one last break. Fishwild there gets his opportunity. Keeper stops it, and it just didn't get away from the keeper enough that Fishwild could come back at it. So once again, Zabrisky's able to save it. Fishwild's had a couple of opportunities, but just not been able to convert. He's hit the crossbar, and then that one was nice. Nice shot, but nicely saved by Zabrisky. Cluck with the ball now, brings it across, passes across midfield. The Triton defender wanted offsides. Yes, the flag is up. So So it's going to be a free kick for the Tritons, and they seem to be taking their time here. Just 36 seconds left.
Notre Dame.
I guess we stopped the clock. As Austin Adams now is back in goal here to finish it out. Fishwild brings it across the middle of the field tries to get a pass to the far side to Fulmer. Now Fishwild comes back for it, passes it forward, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Tritons, and it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers, and we're counting down the last several seconds of the game. Panthers will go victorious here over the Notre Dame Tritons, 5-0 Panthers. It's been a nice game, nicely played. Panthers dominant throughout. Dominant throughout, scoring 3 goals in the first half, 2 goals in the second half, scoring right away, 2 goals in the first 6 minutes, and then just continued on dominant performance here against the Division III 8th-ranked Notre Dame Tritons. So it's been a nice performance from the Panthers again tonight. They'll get ready for the next game against the Milton Redhawks on Tuesday night. We thank you for watching us here. My name is Guy Pearson, and I thank you for watching us. And I hope you have a good night. Thank you for watching. Good night now.